Previously on Being Erica.
I know that there was a time that you were crazy about Mom.
Of course. I married her, didn't I?
So then what happened?
People change, Erica. They grow apart for all sorts of reasons.
And is that what you told yourself when you cheated on her with Lily?
Goblin's own Kai Booker.
Lift your eyes and let me in. 'Cause baby, I'm an alien like you.
Why won't you talk to me about your therapy?
So I did something in my past I want to forget. Someone died because of me.
Well, I could walk you through the changes, but... You know, it would just be easier if I did it myself. Okay, send it over. Thanks.
Whoa. I'm sorry. You haven't done them yet? So you haven't filed the press release or taken the cover art to the printer. Have you done anything that I asked?
I made your latte.
You know, give me the copying and the filing, the latte I can't help you with.
Oh, you are my fave. And you're fired.
The world is full of problems. Fix one, and you'll find another just waiting to take its place. Mom, I got those boxes you asked for.
I thought you weren't coming.
Well, I didn't want to leave you in a lurch, but clearly you really need my help.
You think I overdid it?
Yes, Mom, you overdid it. The whole family is coming here tomorrow for the bris, and it looks like a flea market exploded.
Oh. You know what? It'll be fine. It'll be absolutely fine. I have everything under control. I do. And thank you so much for bringing me those boxes.
Mom, I'm not leaving. You can't do this all by yourself. It's too much work.
What?
Hey, where do these go?
Who's that? Is there a man here?
No. Mom. Erica, that's, okay, here it is. I'm seeing someone. And when you told me you couldn't come, I called him in a panic.
You were seeing someone? Like a boyfriend? Hello?
No, Erica, please.
Hi there.
Hello. Norm, this is my oldest daughter, Erica.
You must be the hotshot editor I've heard so much about.
Norm, it's a pleasure to finally meet you.
You sticking around for a bit? We could sure use your help.
Of course. Yeah. So listen, why didn't you tell me you had a boyfriend?
Lonely Planet Sky to Argentina.
Donate, please.
Mom.
I was worried you'd be upset.
Are you crazy? I mean, he seems so nice.
Oh, he is, Erica. Do you think it'd be okay if I invited him to the bris?
Of course. Why wouldn't it be?
I don't know, circumcising a baby. It might not be the best way to introduce him to the family.
Especially since your ex-husband is the moil. There's no saying what he'll do with all those sharp instruments.
And if I do invite Norm, then I have to tell your father beforehand. I can't just blindside him and... forget it. It's too much trouble. It's okay.
In a world where problems abound, many of us are professional fixers. Well, I could tell Dad. You know, it might be easier if I let him know.
You wouldn't mind?
No, of course not. And I'll take this box to him, too. It's one less thing for you to worry about. Whenever we see a problem, a need, a kernel of unhappiness, we have to get in there. We have to fix it.
Thank you, sweetheart.
In our rush to fix, to help, to solve, most of us never pause to wonder if we're doing the right thing. Because after all, how could trying to help someone be wrong?
Look who came to make my day.
Here we go.
What's this?
Oh, Mom is doing a big pre-bris cleanup.
Thank you, sweetheart. I was gonna just barbecue for myself, but if you want to stay for dinner.
Oh, I can't. I'm sorry, I would love to, but I told Ethan that I'd be home and...
That's okay, I'm gonna see you tomorrow anyway. Don't be late. I don't want you to miss your dad in action.
Yeah, and about tomorrow, it's not a big deal, but I just thought that you should know that, Mom, she's seeing someone. His name is Norm, and he's gonna be at the bris tomorrow.
Oh, your mom's been by herself for far too long. So good for her.
Really?
Of course, it's great news. Wow. You remember this?
I know, we couldn't remember if that was Leo's or yours or...
Erica, I bought this for your 10th birthday. We used to go out every night and out the sky for hidden planets and UFOs. You don't remember?
Yeah, no, of course I remember, Dad. Sorry.
No, it was years ago. Why would you? Out with the old, in with the new, right?
Dad, I'll see you tomorrow.
J-date? Uh-oh, is this your way of telling me it's over?
Stop it, I'm looking for my dad.
Okay, that's kind of creepy.
No, it's not creepy. I mean, he's lonely. He needs to meet someone.
Erica, your dad's love life or lack thereof, it's not your problem.
No, I know, it's just Mom, she has Norm, and Sam has London.
Hey, what do you think?
What are you wearing?
It's my cool new kippa and this tablecloth thing I rented. What? It's too much, isn't it?
No, not for the Wailing Wall. But hey, you get an A for effort. All right. Hi.
Hi, honey.
So I told Dad about Norm.
And?
And he took it pretty well.
Oh, good. That's a relief. Thank you, Erica. And I hate to do this, but I have one more favor to ask you.
Mm-hmm.
Your cousin Elliot has swine flu. Now, he's going to be fine, but he was supposed to be the Sandic, right?
What are you asking me to fill in?
Honey, it would mean so much to Stephanie.
Mom, can't Aunt Roberta just hold the baby?
And of course, your father would be thrilled if you were to take on a more meaningful role during the ceremony.
Okay, yeah, I'll do it.
Thank you, sweetheart. I'll let her know. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Is everything okay? What's the big deal? Isn't being the sun deck like being the godmother?
No, it is nothing like that. The Sandic is the person that has to sit there and hold the baby while the Moyle, a.k.a. my father, circumcises him.
So, it's 2 seconds. Who cares?
Who cares? Kai, how much for the biscotti?
For you, it's on the house.
Great, thanks. Can I borrow a knife?
Yeah, go crazy.
See this penis I'm holding in my hand?
That is not a penis.
Just, how would you feel if you had to hold a baby down while your father did this? Foreskin, scalpel, circumcision. I don't understand why I'm the only one who thinks that circumcising a baby is brutal, violent, and wrong.
Okay, I get it. Please, just stop. Why didn't you just say no?
Because Stephanie asked me to.
So?
So, I mean, it's just, Ethan, it's a really important day for her. And if I can make her happy and I can make my dad happy, then I should. I just have to get through it.
Are you, all finished with that knife?
Thank you.
You're armed. Should I be concerned?
I am at work. You can't just keep pulling me in here. Why do you keep doing this?
Because you made a commitment.
I told you I changed my mind.
And I told you, you don't get to change your mind. That's not how it works. Kai, I know you're used to getting what you want. As far as I can tell, it hasn't made your life any easier.
You don't actually know me. You ever think that just maybe you got it all wrong?
No. Kai, you turning your back on this is not the answer. Just give it a chance. Let me help you.
I don't want your help. I want to be left alone.
Walking out that door isn't going to change anything. You know why? Because you can't run away from who you are.
Yikes. Someone's having a bad day.
Will you just give me a sec?
Yeah, sure.
Hey, Kai, are you okay? Did you just have a session?
I hate that guy. The way he acts like he knows what's best for me, like I'm this broken thing that needs to be fixed.
Well, did you tell him how you feel?
Kidding me? Of course I told him. He doesn't listen to me.
Okay, okay, maybe I could talk to my doctor and I could get him to intervene. Or you could...
Erica, just listen. It's not your problem, okay? Thank you. But just let it go.
Kai, you going on break or what?
Yeah, I'm coming right now. This is Erica.
Travis, how's it going?
Hey, it's nice to meet you.
Lava life, really. Oh, Barbie, I had no idea you were so hip. Oh.
Isn't he cute?
Introduce me.
Okay, let's go.
How's my partner? It's you and me today.
Oh, the garden #1.
Are you okay? You seem nervous.
Just a little bit, but...
It'll be fine. I'll walk you through it, explain everything. Don't worry.
Okay.
So, that's him.
Yeah.
Well, he's a pretty good-looking guy. Jewish?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, you can introduce me?
Yes.
Do you know that little place in Bayview Village?
The tea shop?
Yeah, that's where we had our first date.
Oh, Mom?
Oh, the Moyle has arrived. Hello, Gary.
Hi.
Mwah. Norm, this is Gary.
Pleasure to meet you.
You too. Since the time of Abraham, the Jewish people have observed the tradition of the Brit Milah. It is the sign of God's covenant with Israel. This ritual marks baby Jonah's entry into the Jewish community. Erica, please hold down his legs. That's right, like that. Now you have to keep him very still, okay? Now, just undo his diapers, and I'll... Erica. Erica. Erica!
You all right? Can I get you something? Water? A juice? A vanilla latte?
Dr. Tom, what's going on? Where are we?
This is my office.
Dr. Fred needs to talk to you about something. It's okay.
Dr. Fred, you're Kai's doctor?
Yes, and I brought you here because I need to talk to you about him. Our therapy has hit a roadblock.
No kidding. Sorry.
No, please have a seat. Share your thoughts with us.
Well, not to tell you how to do your job or anything, but Kai is
He's not enjoying your process.
Which is a very polite way of saying he hates my guts.
He doesn't feel that you understand him.
Which is where you come in. Or more to the point, you came in a few months ago, that day on the street.
You're the one that bumped into me. And you made me spill my coffee so that I would go to Goblin's.
And meet Kai and befriend him. And one day walk into my office so I can tell you that I really need your help.
Did you know about this? Okay, so you need my help. How? What am I supposed to do?
Kai is, as you know, resisting therapy. He needs someone to help him gain
perspective on what therapy can do and when it works.
I'm sorry, but this is a lot to take in right now. And to be honest, I don't like going behind Kai's back on this. He's made it perfectly clear to me that he doesn't want to discuss the specifics of his therapy.
Have you ever asked yourself why that is, Erica? Or wondered maybe if he's keeping something from you?
I don't know what to say.
Well, say you'll help. Say you'll at least let me show you what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Thank you, Tom.
Don't thank me. I'm not doing this for you or Kai. I'm doing this for Erica. And watch out for her.
What the hell was that?
Kai, I am so sorry.
You're sorry? Is this amateur hour?
Kai, come on, it was a mistake.
Hey, I'm deaf.
You're a rock star, bud. It comes with the territory.
I'm sorry. I think that I stumbled and
You stumbled? Sorry, what's your name again?
Kai, this is Noelle. She's from Rolling Stone.
All right. Well, you're just lucky you're a real journalist and not some gossip columnist or the paparazzi. Punched out a few in my time, but we'll let this slide.
Noelle.
Yes.
Have a seat. Can we get you something to drink?
I think that would be a good idea.
I'm so malicious. I'm so vicious. Ugly as a racist. Bigger than Oasis. I'll make you riches. I'll make you bitches. Satisfy my itches. Now you waited so long, so long to be my number one. Be my number one.
And that's a cut.
But dang! Who's the man, huh? Who is the man? You nailed it, my friend. You nailed it.
Yeah, as much as you can nail a piece of shit. I need some water.
Get the man some water, pronto. Believe me, that was not shit, Kai. That is gonna be your new hit single. It is, trust me.
Have you got good news for me, Jody?
Good news, Sean. I have got great news. Answer this. What's better than gold? You got it. Platinum. Triple platinum. I'm serious. I just heard Unwind, and it was classic. The fans are gonna eat it up. Nice.
Oh, you think Noelle, triple platinum?
I thought that it was really, it's really catchy.
Catchy, that's great. Anyone ever tell you got away with words? Hey, dickhead, I do enough damage to my eardrums without your help, buddy.
Okay, Kai, this lovely lady would like to start the interview, so let's go, boys.
Oh, thank you. What is going on?
It's all right. Let her through. Give us all some space.
Okay, I'm freaking out.
Dr. Fred, really? You trying to blow my cover?
What? Okay, wait, so this is the future, right? You sent me to 2017?
2019, actually.
Oh, 2019, great. That's even better.
This is actually Kai's past, and he's about to hit rock bottom. Kai and the band are about to go on tour. Kai will blow off the first 2 gigs. He'll OD on opium, spend 2 weeks in a coma, wake up, meet me, and his therapy will begin.
Okay, just wait a second. So you're telling me that the Kai that I know, the Kai from 2009, Barista Kai, he's on a session?
Session he's turned his back on. He's stranding himself in 2009, Erica. You know, he was sent back to complete a regret and has decided he doesn't want to leave. He doesn't want to come back to all this.
So he's not even 22.
32. And trust me, despite the rock and roll bravado, he needs all the help he can get. Now, you better run. Kai's limo waits for no one, not even a reporter from Rolling Stone magazine.
Wow. Nice limo.
Hey, yeah, totally retro. Kai's got a soft spot for the turn of the century. We're glad to have you, Noel. Kai's been looking forward to this interview for weeks. You know, he's had a rough year, so we hope your story can get him back on track, you know? Come on.
So you said that it's been a rough year?
Yeah, it's been awful. All I read or hear about is the O addiction, his rehab, Travis. You know, it's never the music.
Travis, you mean his friend Travis?
Yeah, his friend Travis. Who else?
Sorry, it was a stupid question.
It's okay. It's okay. Travis's suicide, it was incredibly shocking to all of us, you know. And Kai took it really hard, you know, more than anyone. You know, they were bandmates, they were best friends, so...
Right.
Look, like I told Trina, you know, talking about suicide, off limits, okay?
Look, I'm just here to do a nice cover piece and to learn more about Kai.
Well then, looks like we're on the same page.
Oh, man, I love hot reporters.
There's the boy.
Okay, let's get started. I am an open book. Ask me anything you want.
Okay. Let me just find my tape recorder.
Or a notepad, or...
Right. Thank you. Okay, where should we start? And where's the on switch? Right. Good. Testing.
Early childhood, Army brat. Moved around a lot. Finished high school in Toronto, formed the band. That's my story. I'm sticking to it.
Okay. Let's talk about you and your band.
Oh, band's incredible. I love them. We're one big happy family.
I see, so everything's great.
Oh, life's amazing, Noel. I wake up every day inspired, you know? And this is gonna be the best album yet.
Even though you're unhappy with the new single?
I thought you said it was catchy.
I thought you said it was shit.
Kai's always been hard on himself. We all love the new album. We're looking at it as a rebirth, right, Kai?
Yeah, exactly. I finished my time in rehab, really turned a corner with the support of my band, the label, and especially all my fans, sending out vibes of love and positivity. Practically a new man.
So you've conquered your addiction, you're excited about the new album, your band, and you're just one big happy family. So everything sounds perfect.
Guess I'm just one lucky guy.
So how are you coping with the suicide of your bandmate Travis?
Bitch.
I told you, Travis is off limits.
And I'm here to understand who Kai Booker really is, not paraphrase his approved bio.
Yeah, well, good luck with your story, because I'm guessing that Kai's not going to say another word to you after that little stunt.
Really?
Yeah.
Kai, can we just try this again? Please?
Oh, you pretty lady! You? And you, gorgeous. Come on over here. Hey, Jody, can we squeeze 3 more in the penthouse tonight?
Hey, man knows what he likes, huh?
Yeah. Noel. still doing here?
So what, now you're talking to me?
No.
Kai, what do you want from me? I'm not part of your entourage. I'm not your employee. I am here to find out everything I can about you.
You know what? You crossed the line. You're trying to make a name for yourself. All you did was piss me off. You want to interview me? You respect my boundaries.
Oh my God, what happened to you?
Excuse me?
How did you go from the starving artist slinging lattes at goblins to this? I mean, if the Kai that I knew back then could see you now.
Kai you knew back then, what the hell are you talking about?
I used to hang out at Goblins.
Prove it.
Okay, fine. You worked with the guy Dave, kind of looked like a leprechaun, and one night you sang at an open mic there, and it was this song about about aliens.
Alien like you, Jesus. You're not lying.
No, I'm not. And I remember how good that song was. I loved it.
Look, we got off on the wrong foot. I'll tell you what, I'll promise not to be such a diva if you promise just not to be such a hard ass. Deal?
Deal.
All right. I can still do latte art. Isn't that crazy? I can make a leaf, a heart, a skull and crossbones.
Really?
It was a no-brain job and it paid shit, but I really loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That whole time in my life, I had a tiny studio apartment at Queen and Ossington. I was nobody. No one knew me. It was total freedom. Just me, my friends, my music. Travis.
You know, I think I remember meeting him once. He seemed really sweet. And honestly, a little bit dorky.
He was. I used to give him a hard time about it. He was never into looking the part, you know, never into the scene, you know? He was just a great friend. He was a great songwriter.
Kai, we want you to come talk to us.
Yeah?
The O's Pier. Come on. Come on.
Well, maybe later. I want to show you something.
Hey.
Tell me you don't recognize this.
Is that from Goblins? Is that... I mean, it was at the far end of the bar, right?
Yeah. Until my first album went gold, and I went in there and I offered him 3 times what it was worth.
I mean, it's a nice coffee maker, but why?
You won't write about this.
I promise.
Well, Travis and me, we wrote all our first songs together. Every night, after hours at Goblins.
He was a big man, but he still can.
Yeah.
Fix a broken light.
That would help keep us away.
Was Alien Like You one of those songs?
No, that was all mine. In fact, I never finished writing it.
Why not?
It's never gonna be a hit.
Oh, Kai. I thought it was incredible. I mean, you can still finish it.
Nah, come on, Noel, that's not my sound. That's not what the fans want to hear. Travis once said it was the most personal song I ever wrote.
And that's why I like it. And I think your fans will love it.
Jody would say we have to protect the brand, that fans want consistency, and that's what Head has to deliver. That's what sells albums.
And is that all you care about?
Kai! Hey, I hope I'm not interrupting anything.
What's up?
Sean just arrived. He's only in town tonight, remember?
Can't you keep him busy, Yodel?
Kai, he flew here from LA to see you, so come on, man, chop chop.
Don't go anywhere, okay? Actually, come with us.
There's my boy.
Hey, Sean.
Who's this?
I'm Erica. I'm Noelle Erica with Rolling Stone. It's nice to meet you.
So Jody tells me you were making magic today in the recording studio. I like the song, Kai, but it's not a lead single. No offense.
None taken, and I agree.
Good. Because I'd like you to record one more track. one that I had written for you. It's all on here. We hired the Wakenator and his boys, put him in a room for a week, and what they came up with was pretty damn great.
Cool. So what's the song called?
Travis.
Yeah, Sean, I'm sure it's brilliant, you know, I'm sure, but I just don't know if the band is quite ready for that yet, you know?
Maybe not, but the fans are.
And you're not worried about the backlash? What if Kai's fans accuse him of cashing in on a tragedy? Which it was, especially for Kai and for the band.
And you're an expert about this because, what, you write for some rag? Sweetheart, you're just a groupie who has a way with words, that's all.
I really don't feel comfortable.
I really don't like the way your last album produced. I really don't like spending millions of dollars on yet another busted flush. Get back in the studio tomorrow. We lead with a single about Travis. And we'll shut down the internet with all the downloads.
Whatever it takes, right, Kai? Huh? You know, this could be good. It gives us a chance to tell the truth about Travis, you know, not some made-up tabloid fantasy. You know, the more I think about this, the more I like it.
If you want something, I can't make a latte, but scotch.
Tell me you're not gonna do what they want.
It's a whole shit pile riding on this album. Oh,
So what? You hate your life and what you've become.
excuse me.
Look, you wish that you could go back in time, but you don't have to. This rebirth that you're looking for, it can start tonight, Kai. Don't cave on this. You stand up to them. Say no. None of it matters to you anymore. Just do it, Kai.
Oh, please. When I got in this biz, they were still releasing albums on cassette. You remember cassettes?
I barely remember CDs, Sean.
Good.
I'm not singing the song.
Kai, buddy, we already talked through this, right?
Now, you went through it, and in case you forgot, you're supposed to represent me. Screw the song. I'm not singing it.
Don't then. Really? I'll just get someone else to. I know Brian of the Aunt Selma's is a huge Head fan. He would love to honor Travis.
Travis was in our band.
Which is why I want you to sing it. But you don't have to. No, we could drop your album without a hit single. It would move a few 100,000 downloads. That'd be a nice, small, personal album to wrap up your career.
Maybe I could listen to it.
Sure. Have a listen. What harm could it do, right?
Kai.
Hey, just don't, okay?
Not so different from 2009. Aside from a few little bells and whistles, it's pretty much the same.
Well, you're expecting robots, flying cars, everybody in silver jumpsuits. Everything okay?
No, I feel like I'm losing it, actually.
Oh, well, that's not that surprising, really. I mean, given that within the space of 2 days, you've become, what, an administrative assistant, a messenger, home organizer, sendek, and now your latest high-wire act, trying to save a rock star from, well, himself.
That's really unfair. I mean, you agreed to send me here.
For perspective.
There's nothing wrong with trying to help the people you care about.
No, that's true. But, you know, there is a line.
A line? What line? What are you talking about?
Imagine a parent, like a mother, say, right? And she spends her entire life trying to protect her child from hardship. You know, she rushes in to fix every little problem and fill in every little need. And then the child grows up and is left unable to cope, you know, with life's vicissitudes. And the parent's defense is, well, you know, we were only trying to help.
But I'm not doing that. I mean, okay, a little bit. It's only because I want the people I care about to be happy.
And I'm sure that that's true. But the thing is, Erica, what if their happiness, Kai's, your dad's, is not your responsibility?
Do you help me?
No, not like that. You do all the heavy lifting. I don't fix your problems. You know, I point the way.
Erica?
Sweetheart, are you all right?
Yes, I feel much better. Just a little splash of water on my face is all I needed.
Honey, maybe you should lie down.
Let her decide what she wants to do. Come on, number one, your captain needs you.
Actually, I don't think that I should. I mean, in case I faint again, if that's okay with you, Steph.
Of course. My mom will do it. Just take it easy.
Okay, everybody, can I please have quiet? We're going to try this again. As I was saying, the ritual of the Brit Milah marks baby Jonah's entry into the Jewish community. Roberta?
I'm sorry. Excuse me.
I'll keep her company.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu.
Dad, can we talk?
Mm-hmm. What's going on, Erica? Because it feels to me like it's about more than just a little squeamishness.
It is. I never should have agreed to be the Sandek.
What? Why?
Because I did it to make you happy. I wanted to do something that would take your mind off of Norm and well, the truth is that I feel very conflicted about the whole thing. Just the idea of circumcising a baby. It's awful.
What are you talking about? It's the sign of the covenant.
I know, but I mean, you're cutting a baby without anesthetic for no reason. And I'm sorry, Dad, but I don't get it. And I never should have agreed to participate.
Then why did you?
Because I wanted to do something that would make you feel like we're connected.
So this was your token gesture. You spent years neglecting your religion.
No, Dad, that's not what this is about.
I'm a rabbi, Erica, and my family has rejected everything that matters to me. Sam married an Anglican. Your mother's dating Harrison Ford.
And I'm with Ethan. Dad, what do you want me to do? Do you want me to dump Ethan and go find a nice Jewish guy? You're unhappy. And you're lonely, and I would love to be able to help you with that, but the truth is even if I became a super Jew and watched marathon sessions of Star Trek with you, I can't fix what's wrong. That has to start with you, Dad.
Wow, you look exhausted.
Oh, well, thank you. It's been a rough day. Can I get a mint tea?
Yeah, mint tea, please. I'm sorry about this morning. I just went off.
Hey, that's okay. I've been there.
Really? It doesn't seem like it. I don't know. Maybe you're just used to having some guy who calls himself a doctor, doesn't even have a last name, sticking his nose in where it doesn't belong.
You know, my doctor, he helps me, Kai.
So is that why you're here? To convince me I've got it all wrong?
No, I'm just your friend. Someone you can talk to, someone who understands how crazy therapy is. Thank you.
Well, I don't want to talk about my therapy. You know that.
You know, you met your doctor for a reason. No one forced you into therapy. You agreed to it just like I did. Thank you for the tea.
Unfortunately, if you Google bully, Canada, and suicide, you'll get more hits than if you
Who could
were
that be?
searching for Paris Hilton and hotel.
I don't know, it's late.
Just one or two horror stories here. We're talking about hundreds. And the more you read these stories, the more you realize the greatest thing about being
Dad.
It's a clear night. I was in the neighborhood and I thought, if you weren't busy, maybe we could put this whole thing to use. Maybe search for life on Mars.
Ethan, do you want to come?
You know what? I'm good. Thanks.
There's no question that when we help, we feel valued, useful, and more connected to the people we care about. The question is, when is helping not helpful at all? Sometimes the way we help the most is to give others the space and support they need to help themselves.